I'm Kendra DeBerry, and I'm in Georgia with Fall Obsession. I'm going to talk with Ethan Broom today a little bit about saddle hunting. He's going to go through some of his gear. I carry the same gear, which is a Tethrd Phantom saddle. We have a platform and we have sticks. He uses Hawk sticks, and I use the Skeletor. But we're going to go through and kind of show you how the gear works, let you know more information about the gear. We're going to display and show you. We're going to go up this tree and do a little tutorial on it. So, Ethan, let's hear a little bit about your backpack, your how you set your saddle and stuff up on your backpack.
Well, I left it just how I had it this morning. I went hunting this morning and walked in, so I got all my junk in it still. It's kind of heavy. But when I get to whatever tree I'm going to hunt out of, I'll walk up there. Got the sticks. Right now I've got two on each side on this pack. I'll take the pack off. And I keep everything inside here because I'm walking pretty good ways usually. Over a mile most of the time. If I'm not going far, I'll actually just wear the saddle in over my pants and stuff, and I'll put my sis hauler and my sticks and stuff in my back, or I'll carry them.
Let me get one of the saddles so they can see what we're talking about.
Well, you probably need to, I'll show you how I use everything. Everybody's different, you know. I'm sure you do it different than I do it.
This is the saddle. It's the same one that Ethan uses, and I have a system hauler on the side that carries my ropes. Anything I need as I'm climbing up the tree. You can hook carabiners in different places, so you can hook your sticks to it. I've got a thing to hang my bow up with. I got a wind checker. You can hang all kinds of stuff with it, but this is one of the most important things, your bridge. That's what's going to hook you to the tree.
I'm going to go ahead and take this off there. I usually leave this on. Matter of fact, I'll just leave it on and show you how I do it. So, every saddle I've ever seen works the same way.
Thing here, they can see a little closer.
So I get to the tree. I'm going to put it on like a pair of pants. So, just going to step straight through it. And you'll be able to tell which side's up or down, because on these Phantoms, you've got these leg straps right here on the bottom. And then you've got almost like a belt up top on the top band of it. And I leave my tree tether, or my lineman's rope, what I climb with. I just leave it hooked up and try to be as quiet as possible with these buckles. Anyhow, so I'll get up to the tree, go ahead and put my saddle on, if I don't already have it on. And these things here, they don't need to be tight, especially when you're sitting in it.
Yeah.
They'll cut circulation off in your legs. It's just like, you know, just like any other harness.
I do the same as you. These hooks are directional.
Yeah,
I hook mine that same way. I'd rather hook down than up.
I generally do, but it honestly doesn't matter, because this isn't doing anything. It's just extra.
Yeah, and you can pull the strap and tighten them tighter, but it's best not to wear them tight when you first go up the tree.
This is the ridge rope, so when you get up to your platform or your set of your ring of steps or whatever you're going to stand on, you'll want to let this out. When I'm climbing, I'll just roll it up. See, it's got a Prusik knot on it, just like the
Say the name of that again.
Prusik knot.
Show them how that slides.
So if it's got tension on it, you can't pull it. If it's loose and got slack, you can just slide the whole thing and move it. Anyhow, I'll just wrap this around, get it out of the way. And then, I'll actually, this is one of the sis haulers you were talking about. So what I keep in here, generally when I climb, just going to be my bow rope and then my tree tether. So I'm going to swap this lineman rope out for a tree tether when I get up there to the platform. Anyhow, let's hook this guy on something. I got a couple of cheap carabiners. So these saddles have got like a daisy chain almost. So it's got a loop all the way around the belt of this thing.
Yeah, let's show them how mine's hooked on that.
Yeah, you could load this thing down if you wanted
to. Hold it there and show them how mine sis hauler's hooked on.
Yeah, you got yours.
Tethrd comes with where it slides up in there and hooks that way. Mine's got extra pockets on the side.
Yeah.
So you can put, other things in there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, you got carabiners everywhere on yours too.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Bow hanger?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That way I don't have to hunt for it in my pack. I just hang it on my
Cool.
saddle.
Yeah, that's the thing though, is everybody's different. I mean, it's like, I suppose it's just like anything else with hunting. Everybody's gonna do everything a little bit different outside of the bag, but got a bigger bag now, so I put it in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Last year I run it like that.
We got the same platform.
Yeah, it's a Predator platform, what this is called. It's just big enough for me to put my feet on. Most of the time, I've just got the edge of my feet on it.
Yeah, and they really dig in tight. Let's see the...
Yeah, they dig in
I
good.
mean, it's got some bite to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll show you how to put that on too when we get up there. That's about all I'm carrying in here. I've got a water bottle, and I'll show you this too while I'm thinking about it. So, if you run a saddle, take care of your ropes, because that's the only thing keeping you from breaking your neck or getting killed.
From death.
Yeah. So, this started out as just a little bitty tiny burr, and the other day I was in the tree with it, and I heard it like a noise, and I looked, and this thing was fuzzing out. So I had this on. I just went and hooked it around the tree, and I hunted the rest of the evening on this. I'm getting a custom tether made from a local company.
Yeah, that's PMI,
Yep.
Pigeon Mountain Industries.
Yep.
They make repelling rope.
Yeah, they make all kinds of stuff. But
Which you can buy new from
Yeah, you
Tethrd
can.
or anybody else. I mean, once you get the saddle, you don't necessarily have to buy from the same company, because Latitude, Hawk, there's a lot of them that make saddle
you can
equipment.
buy a cheap saddle and have decent equipment and still do the same thing. So I made this. They actually just give me this piece of rope, so it's a 1/2 inch diameter. It's smaller than that rope. That's a 5/8. And it's still pretty flexible. And they cut it, so I just left it like that. I tied a stop knot in the end of it. I put my prusik back on here with my carabiner. It's got a lock on it. And I just tied a stop knot right, you can see it or not, but there's a stop knot right here.
Yeah.
And then behind it, I just tied a slip knot. So what I do is just throw it around the tree and then loop this through.
Just like you would do
Works the same way.
for a safety harness.
Yeah, and this is temporary. They're going to make me one that's got the woven eye hook in it, just like that orange one.
Which I think this month is safety awareness for tree stands.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Just as versatile as this is for what I'm doing, hunting on public land and even private land too, but just not really having a set spot, just going out there and trying to figure out where I need to be at based off the weather and the deer movement and everything else. I like this because if I don't want to get up the tree, I don't have to, but I'm still not toting a ton of crap in the woods with me.
Yeah.
I'm not toting a climber around or nothing like that.
You can literally walk into a place that you've not scouted, you see a good sign, you can get up in a tree.
I don't have to tote this much stuff, but I've got, enough water for more than a day.
Yeah, you like going back in the woods deep, so
Yeah.
be prepared.
Yeah, exactly. Anyhow, so when I get up to the tree, I'm going to go ahead and take a couple of these off. And I've just got them buckled here. And when I'm hunting, I'm going to do this a lot slower, a lot quieter. But just for time's sake, I'll do it kind of quick here. So these things, I know yours do the same thing. They actually pop together. I don't never pop them together if I'm going hunting because they're kind of noisy to pull apart.
Well, I found out the hawks in cold weather that those pieces there will break.
Yeah, I broke one last year.
So I carry a strap with me if I'm carrying the hawks to strap them together when I'm having to carry them.
This is something new here. I just started running since I went to PMI the other day. I've got all my straps for my sticks, and I've got basically a rope ladder. What this is, kind of like a heavy toe strap, sort of.
Yeah, it's an aider.
It's what it is. I'm using it as an aider, but it's really not what it's made for.
Yeah.
So I'll take all these straps here. I'll just throw them in my pocket when I'm climbing up.
That's the straps to your sticks.
It is. They're like the same thing. It's like a daisy chain, so if you look, it's got a loop woven in it. every section. So it doesn't matter how big the tree is, you just find a loop that fits and hook it up on the stick. Pretty simple.
That's a saw.
There's some other stuff here. I'm gonna go ahead and clip this one on like I did that other one, get it out of the way. This is probably the most difficult part for me right now is finding something to do with these sticks on the way up. On the way down, I'll just hook the straps to the stick under me, unfold them, let them hit the ground, whatever I'm going to do with them.
I've got a couple of carabiners on mine.
Yeah.
So once I put the first stick, then I've got to figure out what to do with the next 3. So I put 2 on my saddle, clip them on, and I have the last one in my hand, so it's ready to go, the second one up, and then when I get to the 3rd and 4th, I just unclip them from my saddle.
I used to do that, but I don't like having all that extra weight on my saddle because my saddle will fall
Well,
down.
my Skeletors, I didn't do it with the Hawks because they're heavier, but the Skeletors are so light you don't even know they're hanging on your saddle.
Same deal right here. So it's not, people say it's easy to do all this stuff. It's not easy. It takes some getting used to.
Yeah, it's a learning curve.
Yeah.
But once you learn it, it's pretty easy.
I tell you, as much trouble as it seems, first time you hunt out of one, you go somewhere that you wouldn't want to throw the tree stand, you're going to be like this.
Yeah, and FYI, if you're on private land, you can use the screw and steps. You just can't do that on public land.
I probably wouldn't do it. See, this one's got a lot of, looks like it's got a lot of slack in it, so what I'm going to do, I think I can probably get another loop out of it. I'm going to tighten this up. See if I can anyway. If not, I may just have to run with that. It's still going to cinch to the tree.
Yeah, that's another advantage to the Skeletor sticks. I mean, you don't have to look for another slot.
Yeah.
You can go with whatever size tree it is. We'll show that in a minute.
I might have to go with that one. These are better than a ratchet strap or something like this on those sticks.
Yeah, my first Hawks had a ratchet strap.
Right here, see this limb or not? I always encountered a limb. So, see this?
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead, pull this tree tether out of my pocket. This is a safety precaution. I'm gonna hook it to the bridge of my saddle. So, let's say a bunch of yellow jackets or something decide to sting me while I'm doing this. I'm not gonna hit the ground and break the neck.
Or a wild hawk comes through and tries to take your head off.
Yeah, a squirrel drops a hickory nut.
Or a
on
Mississippi squirrel hits you.
Something. Same deal. Like a carabiner. It's not going nowhere.
Now you can disconnect and go over the limb.
So, the name of the game is just staying hooked up the whole time. You don't never want to be unhooked. Just like if you're using a climbing tree stand, you've got your tree stand tether. Probably gonna, I do when I used to use one, I take my tether and move it down as I went down. I'd move it up as I went up, so the whole time, say that bottom end of that stand falls up from under you or whatever, you're still tethered to the tree.
Now Ethan's putting his platform on the tree.
Trying to. So deal with these platforms like this, the predator platforms. If you cinch them down with them closed, like I said, I've got my hand up here. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, because when you push it
up.
down, it locks.
Anyway, yeah, when you clamp this thing down, it's going to lock in place. Just like that. It ain't going nowhere now. Alright. I'm going to keep climbing. That's what you'll be hunting out of, what I hunt out of this saddle. I always give this thing a little bit of a test with one leg, keep another leg on that stick, because they will kick when I'm tight enough. Oh. There we go. Now, probably, what, 18 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah, about 18.
Now that I'm all the way up there, reach in here and grab this tree stem tether. Swing this sucker around the tree. I like to go about forehead height. That's where I'm comfortable with it. Plus it puts you'll see it puts the bridge and everything about this high, so I can still move my bow.
Yeah, but it's all adjustable, the bridge and the tether.
That's the way I like doing it, where I'm comfortable. This may even be a little low right here. I'm gonna go up over this limb. I think that feels just about right. Alright, once you get this carabiner locked down, hooked to this tree tether, what I do, I let some weight off of it, off this green rope, and I'll start loosening it up. And I'll hang on to it until I get tension on my blue rope or my tree tether. So I'll do it a couple of times, make sure I'm good and snug, nothing's going to slip. Now, all my weight is on the blue rope. I'll take this one off. And what I do, when I get ready to hunt, I'll just sort of fold this guy up, pull it back in this holler, because I'm going to pull it right back out and make it ready to leave. So that's it. If I had my bow with me, I'd go ahead and pull my bow up. I would get my bow hanger on the tree, everything, my backpack hanger, all that. And the way I like to do it is if, let's say I'm expecting the deer to come from, we'll just say over that way. I would really want to be able to make this shot. I want to set this platform up to where, I'm right-handed. I want to shoot to the left or straight in front of me if at all possible. But if I need to shoot behind me, I still can. I can turn.
Yeah, show them how you can maneuver to one side or the other.
So right now, I can shoot, anywhere from dead behind me, let's say 6 o'clock, all the way to a little feet movement. You got to do a whole lot. 12, 1. If I come over the top, I can shoot to about 2, 3 o'clock. If I need to make this shot right here, if I had something else to step on, I could just step off like on a limb or a ring of steps. I know I'm just on one platform. I'm going to come up and over. But if at all possible, I don't want to have to make that shot. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to situate myself to where, the buck trail or the scrape or whatever I'm shooting is going to be to my left. Okay. I'll take his backpack off to show you.
You want to drop it?
No, I'm probably just going to let this, I just broke the limb off somewhere.
It's down below you.
Huh?
It's down below you.
That limb I broke?
Yeah.
It may not hold this big old heavy backpack. No.
Yeah, it's good. He's going to take it.
All right, let me show you it one more time, what I was talking about.
Yeah, go ahead and maneuver left or right.
Alright, so if I need to shoot, so right now, even turning my feet, I don't ever want to stand on the side of this platform. It's not made to do that. I want to put my weight somewhere in the middle, if all possible, right there on the end. If you stand to one side, that thing can kick. So if I need to shoot, say right here, I can almost pull a 3 o'clock shot off, but it's real uncomfortable. I see that I've got a buck coming that way. before he ever gets in bow range of me, I'm gonna get up like this, just like I'm in a lock on, or just a normal tree stand. I'm gonna turn around. I've got all that weight right here on this tree tether, so I'm still not going anywhere. Now I can shoot from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock, which I couldn't shoot turn around the other way. But it's one of them deals where everybody does it different. That's just how I've been doing it. And I'll probably do it different next year. You know, it's always changing.
Yeah.
You get more comfortable, start learning more stuff with it.
I actually stand on the side of my saddle.
You do what?
That's on the side of my platform. I'll go over the other side to stand. Of course, I don't weigh as much as you do.
I weigh twice as much as you do. I'm not going to chance it.
I'm a little more of a daredevil.
Yeah. If I get uncomfortable, you know, because I stand most of the time, but if I ever get uncomfortable, I'll usually set my backpack like right here, and those thick pads on the waist strap. I'll roll one around here, just have a knee pad.
Well, show, if you want, take your feet loose and show them how that tether will hold you.
I mean, I could sit here like a monkey if I wanted to.
Yeah.
It's not real comfortable, but
yeah.
I had to do it, I could. The thing with the saddle, you never want to turn over backwards.
Yeah, and if you got that MVP on, you can support your back. That helps a little
more.
Yeah,
the back support that you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't come out of it. Mine's just kind of bare minimum. So. Anyway, if you do fall and you end up like this, push off the tree, right back up.
Right.
Mm-hmm. All right. I do all kinds of crazy crap I'm hunting with.
Come on back down and we'll show the other sticks. Come on down, we'll show the other sticks.
Oh, them Skeletors?
Yeah. So the climbing sticks that we use for saddles. Ethan Broom earlier, we were doing a tutorial and he uses the Hawk Helium 20 inch. And you get 2 steps on that, which it has a webbing that you have to lock in. It's got holes all the way through on this webbing, so all the way down the strap, so that you can adjust. You bring it around and hook it on this knob. I like the Hawk Helium, but I went with a Skeletor stick, and you can see these are locked together. They're not coming apart. I don't have to strap them together. The features from these tips here, little orange tips, they lock together. They send replacements to you, and you can order replacements if anything ever, you know, gets broke on it. But they come apart pretty easy, go back together easy. But I want to show you the difference in how they strap on. It's a whole lot quicker and quieter. This is what I'm using to strap it to the tree. This is a braided rope. It's called Amsteel. It's really stout. And then when you lock it to the tree, you have this locking feature. It kind of works like whenever you tie a boat down. So I'm going to show you how these lock on the tree. I lean into it, throw my rope around that side. I bring it under, bring it completely under, lock it in the first notch, come down the bottom notch, then the top notch, then the last bottom notch. Makes an X. And then I take my tag in and I swing it around behind it. Fold my steps down, push on it. Then I'm going to take my lineman rope, throw it around the tree, slide my crucifix to give me plenty of room. Because you got to get your first foot up on the tree. Once you get up on the first step, then you can tighten your lineman belt up. But I try to give myself plenty of room so I can get my foot up. When I get up this far, I take my hand and I take my thumb and I start pushing that crucifix knot up so I can get myself adjusted so that I'm able to lean back and put my next step on. a little bit too long, but you can see how I'm hooked to the tree. I'm ready to put my next step. Whenever I want to come down that knot's easy to slide back and forth. You don't see hardly any women in my area doing this, and I don't know, it's just not too many people know about it, but I want to let women know, don't be intimidated by it, because I'm a 54-year-old grandmother, and if I can do it, you can do it. Now, I want to show you a cool feature about these Skeletors. Once you come back down, they're pretty cool what they do. I've not seen any other sticks do this. So every stick that I put on a tree, on a telephone pole, because I use them at work sometimes. When I got ready to climb down and show you a cool feature about these Skeletor sticks. I've not had any other sticks do this. You see, I have the rope in my hand. There's nothing holding that on the tree other than the teeth biting in that tree.
You see that. Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.